Hello and welcome to my channel. For those of you, if you want to make like a window curtain or a table run or whatever other project, I think this stitch is quite beautiful and it goes really fast, only 2 rows repeat. I'm gonna use 3.0 millimeter crochet hook. This stitch works with multiples of 4 plus 2 more chains. So I have here multiples of 4 and I'm gonna chain 2 more chains. Okay, and now after we chain, we're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook we're gonna do a single crochet, and this row is gonna be single crochet in each chain. So we're gonna move to the next chain, single crochet. If you want to make like a window curtain, well, I think it's best if you work with a thin yarn, because this stitch will be a little bit thick. So if you work with a thicker yarn, the curtain might be quite heavy. It's nice too, because the way we start or the way we finish, it's nice if you do a curtain to put a rod in between the clusters, and you're gonna attach to the window sill up there. So single crochet in each chain. This goes so fast and so easy, this one. You can make with this stitch, I don't know, you can make a hat if you like. So the last chain, single crochet. So for a table runner or a curtain, window curtain, for example, you can chain like maybe, not chain, but do like 3 or 4 rows of single crochet in the beginning, and you're gonna finish the same with 3 or 4. It depends how many you choose to put, yeah, at the end, at the top. We're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and now yarn over the hook. We're gonna skip the first stitch, the second, and into the third stitch we're gonna do 3 double crochets. So 1, go back again into the same stitch and do 2 more double crochets, and this row is gonna be like this. Chain 1, and now we're gonna skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch we're gonna do 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and the 3rd. Chain 1, and again skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch 3 double crochets, and we're gonna do like this until we finish this row. Chain 1, and again skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th 3 double crochets. If I move too fast, please slow down the speed of the video. You have that option and you will see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, and now at the end we have 2 stitches. We're gonna skip the next stitch, and into the next, which is the last one, we're gonna do in there a double crochet. Okay, now chain 1, turn your work. So 1 row with single crochet in each stitch. So the first stitch is here, we're gonna go in there and do a single crochet, and then we have the cluster of double crochets. So in each stitch of this cluster we're gonna do a single crochet. So 1, move to the next, single crochet, next single crochet, and so on. So now you have the chain 1, yeah, in between the clusters. So we're gonna go in that space and we're gonna do a single crochet. If you want, you can go through the chain, yeah, but I just go through the space. So the next we have the cluster. In each stitch we're gonna put single crochet. Don't forget that 1 chain here in between the clusters, and do a single crochet, move to the next stitch, and so on. Okay, we have the 1 chain space, the 1 chain, gonna go in that space and do a single crochet, and then we have the last cluster of this row, in which we're going to put single crochet in each stitch. And at the end we have that chain, so we're gonna go on top of the second chain and do a single crochet. Now we're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and from this moment forward, this will be the rows that you're gonna repeat. You're always gonna chain 1 at the end. So the first stitch is here, we're gonna go in there and do a single crochet. Yarn over the hook, we have the cluster. We're gonna go 1 row below to this cluster of 3 double crochet. So we're gonna skip the first double crochet, and into the second, the one in the middle, we're gonna put in there 3 front post double crochet. So 1, go back again around that second double crochet of that cluster and do the second front post double crochet and go again for the third one. Okay, and now next, if you put your work like this, the stitch, the one chain that we had in between the clusters, it's right here next to the last front post, right here. So you're gonna do a single crochet in there, yarn over the hook, and now we're gonna move to the cluster and we're gonna skip the first double crochet and into the second, the one in the middle, we're gonna put in there 3 front post double crochet. So 1, go back again around that and do 2 more double crochets, well, front post. So the next stitch, it's right here, yeah, right here, and you're gonna do a single crochet, yarn over the hook, we're gonna move to the cluster, and the one in the middle, we're gonna put in there 3 front post double crochets. And I will suggest use a half of number bigger than the crochet hook than the yarn recommends. So the next stitch is here, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna do a single crochet. Okay, yarn over the hook, we have the last cluster and we're gonna repeat the one in the middle. We're gonna put in there 3 front post double crochet, and make sure when you do the front post, this make it high enough. So at the end, the last stitch, we're gonna go in there and do a single crochet. It's gonna look like this. Now chain 1, turn your work, and now we're gonna repeat the row with a single crochet in each stitch. The first stitch is here, single crochet, move to the next stitch, single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, and so on in each stitch, single crochet. It's a very easy stitch, goes really fast, but if you choose to do a curtain, I would suggest use a thinner yarn, because this is gonna get quite thick and heavy, so you don't want that rod, because of the heaviness of the curtain, to pull down. Okay, and the last stitch, the end here, single crochet. Now chain 1, turn your work, and now we're going to repeat the row with front post, 3 front post in each cluster, and the single crochet in between the clusters. So the first stitch is here, single crochet, yarn over the hook, we're going to go to the first cluster, we want to skip the first one and the second right there in the middle. We're going to put in there 3 front post double crochet. Okay, and the next stitch, it's right here, this one, single crochet. Then you move to the next cluster, skip the first and into the second, 3 front post double crochet. And for example, if you at the end, you're gonna have to do the same, just to close the same if you like. If not, you can just add the single crochet in each stitch. But I'm gonna show you if you choose to put the way I did it, to have the clusters you can see. So you can put the rods in between these holes. Yeah, that's why I said if you put 3 or 4 rows in the beginning or even at the end, this part of single crochet, for example, if it's on top 3-4 rows, is gonna act like a edge, nice edge on top. So the last cluster, we're gonna do the same. Three front post, and at the end we have the stitch, single crochet. Now chain 1, turn your work, and now if you want, for example, you want to finish, then you're gonna choose to do single crochet only, 1 row of single crochet, or maybe 3 or 4 rows or more. So you're gonna do single crochet in each stitch. It's very easy. I think with a thin yarn, your hands are gonna cramp. It's gonna take longer than if you are to use for a curtain, for example. If you are to use a thicker yarn, with a thicker yarn goes really fast, but with thinner, oof, and your fingers, your hands are gonna feel, because it's not quite easy to work with a very thin yarn. Okay, last stitch, single crochet. Now, for example, you want to finish after, let's say you do 3 or 4 rows of single crochet, or only 1. You're gonna chain 2, turn your work, and now, well, if you want, you can chain 3, yeah, if you like. But now you're gonna skip the first, the second stitch, and into the third, like we started. Yeah, you're gonna do in here 3 double crochets through the stitch. It's not front post, just double crochet in that third stitch, then chain 1, and now you're going to move to the next cluster, in which you're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch you're going to do 3 double crochets. It's the same way we started the first the second row. Chain 1, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th do 3 double crochets. Okay, chain 1, and now again we're going to skip the 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch you're going to do in there 3 double crochets, and you're going to be left with 2 stitches like in the beginning when we started. So you're going to skip the next stitch, and into the next, which is the last one, you're going to do a double crochet. Yeah, you're going to do this, and then you're going to chain 1, you're going to turn your work, and now you're going to put the 3 or 4 rows of single crochet in each stitch, and the chain 1 right here. You're going to do a single crochet through the space, and depends on you how many rows of single crochet you want. And when you put, I'm going to show you the sample that I did, and when you, for example, you choose to do a curtain, you can put the rod in between these holes. Yeah, and this part of single crochet will act like a border when you put. Yeah, so if you choose to work with this stitch, and you can put tassels if you like. For example, for a table runner, I think it's best if you put some tassels. Depends, if it's cotton, might not go like this, but if it's acrylic, put some small tassels, and the heaviness of the tassels will hold the corners quite straight. Yeah? So this is the sample, and this is the back of the work. So the back looks nice. So it's up to you what you choose to do with this stitch. Give it a try. You can do a cardigan, you can do a vest, you can do so many things with this stitch. It's quite thick. Yeah, that's why I said for a curtain, I think. And this one, it's worked with 3.0 millimeter crochet hook, and still it's quite thick. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy. Give it a try. Thank you for watching.